Good morning, children. So today we will be moving to the next chapter of Indian economy, that is Indian economy in 1950s to 1990s, means just after the independence. What was the condition of the Indian economy? So what is an economic system? Economic system refers to an arrangement by which central problems of an economy are solved. Means it is a system within which or by which we are solving the problems of an economy. Now, what are the central problems of an economy? What to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. This you have already studied in class 11. These are the main three central problems of the economy. What to produce first means we know our resources are scarce. So what to produce deals with deciding the final combination of goods and services which can be produced with the available resources. Okay, it also involves the selection of the quantity to be produced. How to produce? It involves deciding the technique of production. That is, whether selected goods to be produced with labor-intensive technique or capital-intensive technique. Like, if your country is abundant in labor, means your country has a lot of labor, cheap labor, then you will take up labor-intensive technique of production. However, if your country does not have that much amount of labor and your country is abundant in machines, then you will try to solve the production by taking a capital intensive technique. Okay. The next is for whom to produce. Obviously, the goods that we are producing, we have to distribute it among the people. It involves the selection of the category of people who will ultimately consume it. So these are the three basic central problems of the economy. Now we will move to the types of economic system. Okay. Now the very first comes the capitalist economy, in which the means of production are owned and controlled and operated by the private sector. Production is done mainly to earn profit. So we all know that under the capitalist sector, everything is owned and operated by the private sector. There is no government role here. Each and every production is done with a motive to earn profits. Okay. So under the capitalist economy, how are the three central problems solved? What to produce? Under this system, only those goods are produced that can be sold profitably, either in the domestic market or in the foreign market. How to produce? Goods are produced using cheaper techniques of production so that the cost of production is low. Okay. And in case of costly labor, means cost of production is low, so they use cheap labor, that is labor intensive method are used. And in case of costly labor, capital intensive methods are used. So they move on to a cheaper method of production so that the cost of production is low and they can earn a high margin. For whom to produce? If the capitalist society, goods produced are distributed among the people, not on the basis of their needs but on the basis of their income or purchasing power. So under the capitalist system, goods are produced and distributed, okay, not on the basis of the needs. Obviously, when the production is done on the basis of profit, then the prices have to be high. And if the prices are high, then obviously that goods will not be distributed on the basis of needs but on the basis of the purchasing power of the people. This means that a sick person will be able to get medicine only when he can afford to buy. Okay. So this is how the capitalist economy solves its three basic problems. And under the capitalist economy, everything is governed by the private sector. Nothing is under the government control. There is no government intervention and everything is done with a motive to earn profit. Next, we will be moving to the socialist economy. Okay. Now, under a socialist economy is the one in which the means of production, means the resources, are owned by and controlled and operated by the government. So here the government is the all-in-one. Under socialist economy, the three central problems are solved in this manner. What to produce? The government decides what to produce in accordance with the needs of the society. In the capitalist, it was according to profit. However, in case of socialist, it is according to the needs of the society, means for the society's welfare. The government decides how the goods are to be produced, means they decide whether it will be capital intensive or labor intensive. Okay. Next, distribution under socialism is based on need and not on affordability. Obviously, when production is done on the basis of needs, then means it is based on social welfare. Prices will be low. And here distribution is done on the basis of the needs and not on affordability. So socialist nation looks after the citizens. Okay. Next we will be moving to the mixed economy. Okay.